Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. This is Tony Porter with Tabletop Baseball Digest, and I just wanted to go over a chart that is a freebie on the Fall Classic site, and it's the chart that's now replaced the chart I was using before, which was the or the is the quick outs chart that I am no longer using. Let's go over the results on this. Remember, with Fall Classic Baseball, you roll 2d6 like you would with APA, a large 6 and a small white die. And so it's a red and a white, and they're 2d6s. And then you also roll that d20. Well, let's say you're looking for the batter makes an out, and you roll a d21. Well, it's a ground out to the pitcher. If it's a d22, it's a pop up, and then you look at the red die. A 1 is to the catcher. A 2, if it's a left-handed batter, is to the third baseman. A right-handed batter would be to the first baseman, and so on. If you roll a 3, it's a ground out double play to the first baseman. If it's a lefty, to the shortstop. If it's a righty, and and of course, they need to have strong arms to be able to get that double play. If it's a 4, it's a ground out double play to second base, but not if weak arm. A 5 then it's just a fielder's choice. A 5 would be to the third baseman, ground out, runners advance. A 6 would be a ground out double play to the shortstop, but not if a W arm. If it's a W arm shortstop, then it's only a fielder's choice. Now 7, 8, and 9 are flyouts, and the left to 7 is a left field flyout. 8 is a center field flyout with a runner on third scoring, and a 9 is a right field flyout with the F runners on second and third advance, others hold. Now a 10 is going to be a line out, but if then you look at the red die. If it's a 1, it's to the pitcher, but if it's a 2, it's going to be a foul tip strikeout, and you flip a coin, you roll that d20 again, and if it's an odd number, well, it's just a foul ball. If it's an even number, then it's a foul tip strikeout. And then you have if you roll a 3, it's a line out to the first baseman. A 4, a line out to second baseman, and so forth. Now if we roll that d20 and it's an 11, it's a ground ball to the pitcher. Runners advance. S arm pitcher starts a double play. So you need to look at that. If you roll a d20 12, pop out. A 1, then you look at the red. If it's a 1, it's to the catcher. If it's a 2 and it's a left-handed batter, it's to third base. If it's a 2 and it's a right-handed batter, it's to first base. A 3 would be first base. A 4 would be second base, and so on and so forth. Let's say you roll a 13. A left-handed batter hits it to first base. A right-handed batter hits it to shortstop. It's going to be a ground double play in order at first, but not if W arm. Remember, those W arms are not going to get you double plays. They're going to get you fielder's choices. In this case, it's just going to be they kind of just step on the bag. Actually, the shortstop, I believe, will throw to for other runners advance. Ground out double play in order. If not, double. Usually it's fielder's choice. That one doesn't say it. But the one above earlier, number 3, it said somewhere it said fielder's choice. Well, 4 says fielder's choice. So that one doesn't clearly specify. It just says other runners advance. So I would go with the fielder's choice on this one. 14, it's a ground ball to second base for a double play, only if the second baseman has a strong arm. 15 is a ground ball to third base. Double play is in order at first base, not if W arm, of course. 16 is a ground ball to shortstop. Same double play if it's an S arm. Oh, shortstop. Okay. 17, 18, and 19 are flyouts again. To left field, to center field, and to right field. Now, there's a series of instructions on types of runners that advance. An S or an A runner will hold on that flyout to center field, or you can run with risk. And run with risk, it tells you roll a d20, safe 1 to 10, out 11 to 20. 19, right field. Now, here's where you use the assist chance for the outfielder. Now, outfielders have assist chances, and they have also arm ratings. So sometimes you use the arm rating, sometimes you use the assist chance, and this will create a situation where you're going to get the right assist results for the different players without without affecting their ability to kind of influence the base running of the game. So you can have outfielders influencing the base running while not having many assists or having a lot of assists. In other words, strong arms, nobody's going to run on them. Weak arms, everybody will. So a weak arm may have had a lot of assists, so you'll get that result. Or a weak arm maybe had no assists, and you'll also get that result if it applies. So finally, a D20 line out, and this is where you can double off a runner. Usually it's a 2 at any base with a runner on, on base. But if it's to the first baseman, it's a 2 to 12. If there's a runner on first and it's lined to the first baseman, it's a 2 to 12. Now I play 2, 3, 12, 13. I play four numbers because it feels better to me, and so on. All right, so let's go down to the next section. Let's go down to the next section. Let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Well, I can, yeah, hold on a sec. Okay. Here it is. All right. Oh, let's see. There we go. All right, so let's look on singles. The advancement on single, if you roll that D21, it's a 1 base. If you roll a D22, it's 2 bases. S runner will only advance 1 base. If you roll a D23, it's 1 base. F runner advances 2 bases. If you roll a D24, scores from second, runner on first and to second only. Right? It was hit to center field. If you roll a D25, it's 1 base with 2 outs. It'll be 2 bases, and it'll be to right field. A 6, if you roll a 6, it's 2 bases and it's to right field. A 7 will be 1 base, an 8 will be 1 base, and a 9 will be 1 base. But now it depends on the outfielder's arm. On W arms, they will be allowing 2 bases. So you want to have those outfielders with the strong arms, like the S's and the A's out there. And then on doubles, it's basically the same idea, except it's 2 base advancement and sometimes a 3 base advancement. S runners won't always move 3 bases. Sometimes they will. Fast runners will sometimes take the extra base, and that's basically how it works. So check out this chart. It's, I think, a very cool chart, and it simplifies everything. Much easier to read than the quick outs chart. It's called the Easy Runner Advanced chart. You can get this for free on the Fall Classic baseball site. This is Tony Porter. Tabletop Baseball Digest. Like and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Take care.